What's up, bros? Dice on duty bringing you, I forget what number this is. I think it's 41 maybe. I could be wrong. Maybe it's 42. I don't know. Whatever the number it has on the title is the number for this video. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about Resident Evil 2. Now, why? This is my favorite Resident Evil game ever. Okay, so let's start this off with some things, okay? This is the direct sequel to Resident Evil 1. So yeah, the outbreak occurs, and the interesting thing is Resident Evil 2 and 3 occur at the same exact time. I just felt like sharing that interesting fact for you. Will I be talking about Resident Evil 3? No, because I never played it before, and this is only about my own experiences. So yeah, in Resident Evil 2, you have your two protagonists, Leon S. Kennedy, which is a rookie cop who just came to Raccoon City because he got a job to be a cop. And you have Claire Redfield, as you can tell by the last name Redfield. She's related to Chris Redfield, who was the protagonist in the first Resident Evil game. Well, she's looking for her brother, who she thinks is at the police station and whatnot. So, yeah, that's how they meet. But at this time in the Resident Evil history, this is when the outbreak occurs, and pretty much everybody in Raccoon City is a zombie. Alright. So, you know, they meet up in a zombie situation where it was crazy. They get separated a bunch of times, and yeah. But in Resident Evil 2, there's a few interesting things I gotta imply. There's new zombies. I don't think there's very many bosses, and also you have to protect this little girl, Sherry Birkins, who is the daughter of a umbrella scientist, William Birkins, who in Resident Evil 2 takes the G virus, which turns into like the Incredible Hulk of zombies. Yeah, he is just insane with power. He would kill anybody, even his wife and kid, if possible. And your job is your job as Claire is to protect her. Your job as Leon is to find a way out. Your boss, Marvin, gets bitten, and there is a game called Resident Evil Outbreak Files that kind of show you the behind the scenes moments in the Resident Evil series, which is kind of cool. You get to see Marvin fight off a bunch of zombies in the Raccoon City Police Department, and it kind of shows you how he got injured and whatnot, and it leads to the it shows off the before scenes of Resident Evil 2, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, there's new enemies. There's those regular zombies that just stumble around trying to kill you. There's these plant zombies that spit acid and whack you with their tentacles. There's William Birkins, who kind of shows up sometimes, but only in specific places. But he's a boss. There's the crocodile, which is kind of really funny. You throw a little tank into his mouth, and you shoot it, and his mouth explodes. It's so crazy. But that's a boss right there. And there's the lickers, which are these like these enemies with super long tongues that climb up walls and windows. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. But yeah, there's also some bonus game modes there that if you complete certain levels, if you complete the game with a specific rank, I think the A rank is the highest rank, I do believe. With both characters, you get like a little bonus mission mode, and can't think what else. It's a bonus mission mode and something else. You get For Survivor, which is Hunk's story. You know, the guy with the little Fallout mask, or the hazmat. It's really cool. He has to be one of my favorite characters, and I said one, because my favorite characters would have to be Leon and Hunk and maybe Chris. I'm trying to remember some other Resident Evil 2 things off the top of my head. But yeah, if you complete the game with 2 A ranks for each character, Claire and Leon, you get unlimited ammo for the rocket launcher, submachine gun, and all that jazz. It's really cool. Those are special weapons, which I find really cool. So you have the sorry about that, bros. My phone went to 15% and then started to it paused the video when I was recording. It kind of sucks when that happens. I really don't like that. Also, one of the cool things that Resident Evil 2 has that all the other Resident Evil games don't have is that they have you know, different scenarios. And I don't mean like different character scenarios. I'm talking about different scenarios for every character. Well, there's a A and a B scenario. The B scenario is really short. You can beat that scenario in about maybe an hour at least. I don't know. I beat the first scenario in about maybe, I don't know how quick, but it was like almost, I think, a little more than an hour. But oh well, it's really short. It's okay. The B scenario is the best by far because it introduced Mr. X, and Mr. X is if you guys remember the Tyrant from Resident Evil 1, well, this is the guy that was bald who wears like the Matrix kind of looking like a Matrix looking kind of clothing, and he fights you with his fist. It's pretty funny. He just goes around swinging his fist at you, and you have a gun and you shoot him up. But he constantly appears and reappears every once in a while, so he's kind of like following you, which, you know, it kind of gets your adrenaline pumping, and it kind of freaks you out. It's crazy. I like Mr. X. Mr. X is fun. Especially the fact that man, I lost my train of thought there. But anyways, the video is coming to a close. Like, favorite, subscribe, comment if you want. My next video I'll be talking about Resident Evil 4 most likely, which is going to be the last Resident Evil game I'm going to be talking about because I haven't played anymore. I don't know the story about 6 or 5, so yeah, like, favorite, subscribe, comment if you want. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and the rest of the series.